Hello, so quick update on my game. This is going to be a short one because basically what I've done is get to parity to the prototype. So let me just load this level here. So I've got this thing, you fly around. I've changed the ship asset, so it's no longer a square, it's more of a ship, and when you're not aiming, it flies around pointing in a direction that you fly. When you start aiming, it points in the direction that you aim. I've made it so that the ship is a different colour at default, so because when you dash, it flashes white like that. And you get a little pulse when it tells you that you're back to normal like that. And I've got one change I've made is I've changed the alt fire. So before I had these bombs, but I never really found them particularly useful in the main game, so I've changed it to this like almost A10C Warthog style, just flurry of bullets, which is that. But the thing is, it's so powerful, it basically destroys anything that's coming at you. But it's so powerful that you can't dash or shoot after you've engaged it. And I changed the colour again, and I wiggle the ship. I mean, it's very difficult in this game trying to figure out how to communicate states to the player, so hopefully this becomes intuitive after a while, so that when you dash and you're flashing like that, it means you're invincible for that time. And then it tells you when the next dash is ready to go again. And with this one, hopefully that communicates that you just can't do anything, you go duller. But I'm going to be working on this as I go. Don't know if you can tell, I'll make it full screen. Whoa. So I've added a slight drop shadow on everything, which I think just gives it a little bit of depth because the visuals are so basic. I've got a respawn mechanic in, so it slows down time and then this thing spawns back in. Oh, it's a bug. That thing there should retarget me after I've respawned. These things are quite fun. I've got the slow-mo in there. The slow-mo is a lot more robust than before. I might stop the flashing when you're in slow-mo because it can be a bit confusing as to where you are. So yeah, when you slow-mo, the slow-mo effect itself is more severe, so you slow time longer than you did before, but it also gradually speeds up to normal speed as opposed to just switching as to what it did before. So I'll show you this this gun. This thing usually takes, I think, about 10 hits to kill, but it's dead. So it's really powerful, but it does paralyze you for I think 3 seconds, which can be quite a long time in this game. There's another example scene. Same thing, just showing off the flocker behavior. I've got so these things they start tracking you only when they've got line of sight to you, like that. But then when they lose line of sight, oh, this guy, oh dear. Yeah, when they lose line of sight like that, they try to flock to their start position. Might take them a little while though. But this is using a Boyd's behavior. I tried making my own, but I found it very difficult. So they've lost line of sight, so they'll scan to their start position, but because I'm there, maybe if I did this. Yes. So you can kind of hide away from them. I hit the wall then. Let's just get rid of these guys. So this is very dangerous when you're being chased by these and you can't dash because you've shot your big cannon. I mean, I'm going to balance it. I don't know how effective that will be. What is really effective is dashing, because you leave a bomb behind that really destroys these guys. If I can do it in time. Another thing is I changed the way that the thing behaves with walls when you dash. So before, when you dashed into a wall, it tried to like bounce you out of it, but in this one it stops the dash entirely, so your dash is just cancelled. And you can dash away from the wall. I think no, you can't. Yeah, so when you hit the wall, your dash is cancelled. But when you hit, oh flip! I just destroyed it. Let's try that again. But when you hit a red wall during a dash, it's just going to kill you. So you can't dash into these red walls. I had it before where you could dash through them, but yeah, I'm not into that anymore. Yeah, it's really you really have to pick your moments when to use the big cannon. It's really good for some targets, but these things, they will just destroy you if you use it unless you get them. So you can't get away. Ugh. Here's my loader layout. Like, I create this layout with just everything in it, just to play with, and it also means that, well, it doesn't matter. I just use this to play with. So as you can see, these things here, they will break through walls. I can't remember if they did that before. I think they did, but it makes them more deadly because they might break through a wall that frees. You see the flockers on the top right there? They're contained in that wall. But these fellas, if you get in the wrong position, they're just going to smash through them and set them free. Let's get rid of this thing because it's quite... Oh dear. There you go. It's hitting the flockers again. So I've got the enemy ship, which I quite like how it works. It does predictive aim against you, rotates towards you, and it goes off the screen in a kind of a warp function. So it behaves kind of similarly to the player in a way, but you can get stuck quite easily, but I don't mind that. This thing here, I've had, so before it would just explode if it gets near you. It doesn't do that anymore. It should hurt you when it attaches you. So instead, the only way you can kill this thing is to slice through it with your dodge, like that. But I want to make a little animation to show it kind of breaking in half. Let's just use this in here. Oh dear, wrong choice. I changed the way these basic turrets work. So you see the spinning thing shooting bullets. There's two with the same up there. Use my mouse. So this one here, that's more damage than this one. So it shoots at a faster rate. Let me clean up the scene a bit so it's a bit more easier to just show. I'll get rid of that turret up here. This turret's very basic. You just have to shoot the back of it in order to hurt it. I'll get rid of this. Ooh. So, by the way, you are quicker. You're a fair bit quicker when you're not aiming. So it slows you down. Tell by the separation of the trail. So let me just get rid of this. So yeah, you can see that the spinning turret on the left is more damaged, so it's shooting at a faster fire rate. Whenever you shoot them, they fire off things, but then the less health they are, the more bullets they're going to be spewing. So if you're not careful with it, they can become quite deadly like this. You can go full on bullet hell with it, which can be quite an issue. I think as well the dodge thing destroys bullets as well, which is subtle but potentially useful. Let's try and get this thing. the pattern it shoots at. So this is this is its most extreme, but it's still manageable to navigate through. It's just, yeah, full on bullet hell style. Let's see if I can do a long shot. Ooh. There you go. I'll just use a bomb against this thing. Yeah, it's totally devastating, but leaves you very vulnerable. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm happy to have remade it all in Construct 3. It's just a bit of a smoother program to use. Yeah. Next update, I'll have some levels, and I think I'll put a work in progress version of it up online for anyone to play if you're interested. But yeah, thanks.